Lily makes her return for Chancellor on The Young and the Restless on Thursday, March 26, but Victor says that she is not yet ready to return. On Thursday, March 26, the summary for Young and the Restless Y&R says that Lily Winters, played by Crystal Khalil, will make a comeback and hope to end her business with Victor Newman, played by Eric Braeden. However, he will have other ideas for her. While at the Newman ranch, Victor will have a phone conversation with Lily, during which he will express his joy at the fact that she has returned to town. Victor will also allude to the fact that they are not yet finished, and he will call Lily to the ranch in order to inform her of some information. As soon as Lily arrives, she will accept the fact that the lodgings she was provided with during her purported kidnapping were extremely exquisite. In spite of this, Lily will freely say that she is relieved to be going back to her own bed, and she is aware that the twins share her sentiments. Despite the fact that Lily will feel happy that this has ended, she will also remember that Victor stated that they were not yet finished. The perplexed Lily will inquire as to whether or not Victor has reclaimed his company from Kane Ashby, played by Billy Flynn, and Phyllis Summers, played by Michelle Stafford, and whether or not he is prepared to hand over Chancellor to her along with Devin Winters, played by Bryden James. At the Abbott house, Kyle Abbott, played by Michael Mealer, will have a difficult time comprehending how Jack Abbott, played by Peter Bergman, could have done what he did with Patty Williams, played by Stacey Heideck. However, Jack will argue that he was drugged and will demand that Victor be punished for his actions. Despite the fact that Jack will be concerned about his marriage, Kyle will encourage him and express the optimism that Diane Jenkins Abbott, Susan Walters, will finally be able to forgive him. During the episode of Young and the Restless that airs on Thursday, Patty will run into Diane at the GCAC and boast about her night with Jack. Due to the fact that Diane is currently residing at the athletic club, Patty will presume that it is due of her. Not only will Patty deny that there was any drugging that took place on the yacht, but she will also insinuate that she is planning to return to Jack's bed in the near future. Diane, on the other hand, would accuse Patty of being insane and delusional while they engage in combat. Melody Thomas Scott's character, Nikki Newman, will be frightened when she sees Patty, and she will wonder how she managed to escape from the mental health hospital where she was being treated. As soon as Patty leaves, Nikki and Diane will come to the realization that they will both be staying at the GCAC because of problems in their relationship. Nikki will make an effort to figure out what happened, but Diane will yell at her, telling her that she ought to go question Jack and form a connection with him with regard to their failed marriages. When Kyle arrives and makes an attempt to place the responsibility on Victor, he will also hope that Diane will be able to forgive Jack with the passage of time and space. As a result of the fact that time and space cannot alter what Jack did, Diane will not appear to be certain that she can. After that, Jack will go up at the Newman ranch and admit that he is unsure whether he should punch Victor or choke him into submission. Jack will make it abundantly apparent that Diane does not deserve this, and that Victor is going to pay for it, despite the fact that Victor will initially act as if he is stupid. Before Jack makes his way back to the Abbott residence, Victor will advise him to go ahead and bring it on. During the time that Jack is coming home and venting about his fight with Victor, Nikki and Tracy Abbott, played by Beth Maitland, will be present. It is inevitable that Nikki will eventually acknowledge that she is no longer residing at the property. During his time in the Park Cafe, Daniel Romalotti Jr., played by Michael Graziadei, would experience a flashback of romantic moments he shared with Tessa Porter, played by Kate Fairbanks, before deleting a picture of the two of them from his phone. During the episode Crimson Lights, Mariah Copeland, played by Cameron Grimes, will reveal to Christine Blair Romalotti, played by Lauralee Bell, and Sharon Newman, played by Sharon Case, that Tessa was successful in persuading her to accept the plea offer. After Sharon and Christine have expressed their relief, they will keep their fingers crossed that the judge will also accept the plea offer. In the moments before Mariah leaves for the meeting that will take place in private, Tessa will give her a hug and offer her some words of comfort. From the patio, Tessa will have a conversation with Daniel, during which she will inform him that Mariah is now on board with the plea agreement. In light of the fact that Tessa and Mariah have made the decision to give it another shot, Daniel will have a tender moment with Tessa as they contemplate the ways in which they have been there for each other. Mariah will report back to Tessa once the judge has accepted the plea deal, and she will then admit that she is still conflicted over the fact that she did not pay the price. Mariah is going to be supported by Tessa as she undergoes treatment for her mental health, and Tessa is going to argue that Mariah is not a criminal. Daniel will be seen moping in the meanwhile, according to spoilers for The Young and the Restless, so make sure to stay tuned to find out what happens next for him. CDL will have other exciting Young and the Restless spoilers and news for you to check out, so make us your go-to destination for Young and the Restless news and spoilers.